You're tuning to Guzzis World. I'm your host, Jules. The great one left. I'm him. Him is the him Duncan, the great Elohim. Swagger McJagger, swag pick, Swagston, cause you're keeping it real like Ian Beale. We don't care how you feel. Class is in session. Order. Guys, let's do some house maintenance. Wipe your feet at the door before you come in. Like and subscribe before I even start. Like it, man. Just it takes you 2 seconds. Like the video. Huh? Okay, guys, we've got one today. We're going to talk about digital crack. Because, remember in America, can't remember when it was, but when the crack era was in and they were like creating projects and, you know, turning people to crackheads and putting guns everywhere and all that kind of stuff. Trying to cultivate a certain situation for people to be living in. They're still doing it now. It's just digital now. Well, what do you mean, guys? Well, we're all addicted to social media. We are, we're addicted. I'm addicted. Not necessarily even social media, but just anything electronic. I pick up my phone for no reason. Pick up my phone, I'm opening apps, I'm scrolling, for nothing. It's dangerous. I'm addicted to it, but I'm aware. Do you understand? I'm aware that I'm addicted. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I'm not going to sit here and talk from a righteous standpoint. They've got me too. Digital crack, guys. We're addicted to the dopamines, the attention, the likes. It's almost like we don't even live in the real world anymore. What's become, everything is online. Next time you sat around having food with people, see how many people's got the phones out. I'm guilty of it, man. I'm guilty of it. So let's just play some videos and let's just see what's happening.
Make us free and happy, but have we really advanced? Technology, which was supposed to free our time, has turned us into slaves of notifications and endless productivity. That slogan of doing more with less ended up being doing more with more stress. The system sold us the idea that working harder equals success. While you sacrifice your life for a paycheck that barely covers your expenses, others build empires on your efforts. But does it matter? You can buy that TV you wanted, that car, or that new phone. They give us the illusion of choice, but in reality, we only choose how we want to be enslaved. Progress made us believe that every new screen was a step forward, when in reality, it only keeps us trapped in front of it for more and more hours. Progress comes with a cost they never told us about. The cheap clothes you buy are made by hands working in conditions you will never see. The fast food you consume is destroying a planet we may never recover. They made us believe this path was inevitable, but in the process we forgot what we once had. Balance with ourselves, with time, and with the earth. Perhaps progress isn't the bright advance they promised us. Perhaps it's a shadow that projects everything we've lost: time, freedom, and our connection to what truly matters. They promised us that progress would make us free and happy.
Imagine that, guys. Imagine that, guys. Tech has made us so... The tech is so smart that it's made us dumb. Tech's so smart that it's made us dumb. Imagine that. Do you agree, though, guys? Are you addicted? Be honest with yourself. Oh, no, I'm not addicted. I just think about how many times you catch yourself picking up your phone for nothing. No one's texted you. No one's called you. Your phone's on silent anyway. You wouldn't hear it. Order.
People are becoming morons. The way they experience human emotions is getting altered by social media. Today, people are scrolling endlessly.
Oh, listen. In fact, let me let him land.
Assuming that is what will put them to sleep. Today, people are finding more joy in getting a like on their photo on Instagram than the appreciation they get from their own family members saying you're looking good. So it's very important we protect a generation that is coming up from this addiction to dopamine hits. Whoever made that decision of banning social media for below 16-year-olds in Australia, salute to that person. People are becoming...
That's not a bad idea. Banning it for the young kids, because the young kids are, I've been saying this for time, they're like robots now. Try and have a conversation with young people. Not all young people, I'm not going to say that, because there's some very bright young people out there, but a lot of them generally, they haven't learned how to communicate on a human level. You can see it, the way they text, even the way they move sometimes. They're turning the kids into robots, guys, man. I can see it. You can see it. everyone's like super woke and super smart, but yeah, like super stupid. It's weird. It's bizarre. I've never seen it. The younger generation, it's crazy because they've been raised by tech. The good thing, I'm 35. The good thing with my generation is we remember playing out on fields and doing all the mad stuff and all the stupid stuff. We had both. We didn't really start getting tech till we were 13, 14, really. And not even everyone had mobiles back then. And if you had it, you know, you could text, call, or play Snake, pretty much. Do you know what I mean? We might do a little bit of Bebo if our mum let us plug out the phone for an hour after 7 because it's cheaper. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the generation I come from. You got 8-year-olds or all these gadgets and gidgets and gizmos and doing all this mad stuff, and they're linking the Roblox to that, and that's Wi-Fi and that. Ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? Guys, what we're gonna do about it? What we're gonna do about it though? How we're gonna become unaddicted? How do we right this wrong? What do we put in place? I don't know. It's just a conversation we're having today. I don't have the solutions. I don't have no answers for this. Because they've got me too. They've got me, man. I know I've got though. I know I've got, but they've got me. Look at this photo. Dark but beautiful. Look, ain't this the truth? Ain't this the truth? People taking selfies every day and look at me. Oh, I'm gonna put up another photo in the same position as yesterday. Turn us into idiots. You idiots. Order. Turn us into idiots, man. I'm sorry. Look, ain't this the truth? It's sad when you think about it. It's sad, man. Oh, we've fallen, guys. We've fallen from grace. We have fallen from grace, boy. So this is where we're at, guys. What we're going to do about it?
This is the psychological power of the device. What if I was sitting here talking to you holding my phone? It's not buzzing, it's not beeping, no one's calling me, I'm just holding it. Do you feel like you are the most important thing to me right now? No, you don't. That's the association. So when we show up for a meeting or we sit down for dinner with our families and we put the phone on the table, it sends a psychological message to everyone sitting there that you are not the most important thing to me right now. And putting the phone upside down is not more polite. Put it in airplane mode to take away the temptation that something's coming in, and put it in a bag or on a shelf out of sight. And this is how we should be interacting with people, giving them our full attention. Because the idea is not that we hear the words they say, but that they feel heard. And this is one of the tricks. If you wake up in the morning and you check your phone before you say good morning to the person sitting next to you, you probably have a problem. If you have to take your phone from room to room, no matter where you go, you probably have a problem. And just like any recreational drug, the more you practice leaving it away. For example, if you go out for dinner, you don't need 4 telephones.
Bye, sweetie.
Leave one at home, leave one in the car. You have one with your spouse, it's fine. If you have a client meeting, leave it in the car, leave it in the bag, never take it out. And it becomes easier and easier. And you find it easier not to be sucked in by the fear mongering as well. So like any addiction, it just takes a...
Ain't that the truth? I've got a problem, man. I've got a problem, guys. I've took my phone from room to... Do you know the only room I'm not going to get mad at taking it to the toilet? I'm not mad at that. I want something to do whilst I'm in there. I was doing this from young, man. I was young, playing with figures and bringing my figures to the toilet. Say what you want. Oh, it's unhygienic. I don't care, bro. I had the Ninja Turtles in there with me. How about that? We were scrapping. Huh? All 4 of them. 5, I had Venus as well. The woman turtle. Half of you lot don't even know there's a V. Yeah, I had her too, man. Take it into the toilet. So I've always needed stimulating when I'm on the toilet. I know this, but that's the only room you can justify. Anything else is just sad. I take it to the kitchen, from downstairs to upstairs. I couldn't sleep the other night. I went downstairs at like 2:30 in the morning. I brought my phone down with me. I was making a drink. Why did I bring my phone? Who's gonna call me at 2:30, bro? Who's gonna call me at 2:30? On a Monday? I'm sick, man. I'm sick. They've got me, bro. I'm banging the gavel on myself. Order. I'm sick, man. They've got me, man. They've got me, man.
There's a crisis that is happening that is affecting people's mental health in ways that nobody's talking about. And I'm hoping one day that it comes crashing down. And that is social media.
Oh my gosh, you are right.
If you don't believe me, try to turn it off and put it down.
I pick up my phone randomly.
Right.
I'll be doing something, then before I know it, I'm just scrolling on Instagram. It's a drug.
Yes, and you're being fed whatever algorithm you chose because it's attached to where you go. They are tracking everything you're doing. And whatever mood you're in, that's what it's going to enhance. So if you're a person who's already struggling and sad and depressed and dealing with some things, it's going to be really, really tough to come up higher when you're constantly being fed things that make you sad and depressed.
Everybody's just showing the highlight reel.
Stop with the madness of trying to give this perfect image that everything's perfect, because there are people who are really struggling, who are really looking to these images and thinking, this is how my life should be.
Yeah.
There's a crisis that is happening.
Guys, it's true, man. Ask yourself the question, do you have a problem? Do you need some more order in your life? Ask yourself. I think most of us are addicted, you know, but listen, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Share it. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a like, man. It don't cost you nothing. Do you know what I mean? I'm tuning out, guys. We ain't got to stress the thing. Peace.